Hello friends, in today's class we are going to discuss structure of human eye. In previous class we have discussed dispersion of light. This is the last part of this chapter, light. So let's begin. Human eye is a natural optical instrument which enables us to see the beautiful world around us. So we must know how it works. As we have discussed before, when light incident on the object, it gets reflected. Reflected light enters our eyes and we can see the object. Human eye consists of eyeball. This is called as eyeball, which is nearly spherical in shape. This front outer bulging part is known as cornea. It allows light to pass through it. So cornea is made up of transparent material so that it should allow light to pass through it. Then what is the function of cornea? Cornea not only protects our eye but also helps in focusing light. So these are the two main functions of cornea. It protects our eye from foreign particle or from damage. Behind the cornea there is an iris which gives characteristic color to our eye. For example, you would have seen some people have bluish eyes while some have greenish or greyish eyes. So the color of eyes is due to the color of iris. If iris color is blue, then the eyes color will also be blue. The people who have blue color iris, their iris reflects blue color. Because already we have discussed the color of the object is due to the color which it reflects. If the iris is green color, it means it reflects green color. At the center of the iris, there is a hole called as pupil. Hole or opening through which light enters into the eye. This is known as pupil. Pupil looks black because all the light enters into it. No light is reflected. And we know that when no reflection takes place means when no light is reflected, then that object looks black. We have discussed in previous class. Therefore, pupil looks black. It is the hole through which light enters into our eye. And the size of the pupil can be changed with the help of iris. Iris can expand as well as contract to change the size of pupil. For example, in bright light, the iris expands. It expands like this, okay? It expands and decreases the size of pupil, reduces the size of pupil so that in bright light, less light should enter in our eyes. Because if the light is bright and if intensity of light is more, then it may damage our eyes. Therefore, in bright light, this iris expands and this way, okay? It expands and reduces the size of pupil. On the other hand, in dull light, it contracts and increases the size of pupil so that whatever the light is present should enter our eye, and in dim light also we should see the object clearly. This is the main function of iris, to control the amount of light which enters into our eye. Let me give you an example to understand this. See, you might have experienced one thing when we suddenly enter from bright light into dim light. Then for a few seconds we cannot see anything. This is because it takes some time for this iris to contract and to increase the size of pupil so that whatever the light is present should enter into our eye and we can see the object clearly. Therefore, when we come suddenly from bright light into the dim light, we cannot see anything. Behind iris there is an eye lens. This eye lens is converging lens. Converging lens is a lens which is thick in the middle and thin at the two ends. This is also called as convex lens. So our eye consists of convex lens. Eye lens forms the image of outer object on the inner layer called as retina. Retina located at the back of this eye. It also acts as screen on which image is formed. Now, what is the function of ciliary muscles? Ciliary muscles hold eye lens in its place and it also change the thickness of eye lens. When we see the distant object like moon, then the thickness of eye length decreases. It becomes thinnest, so that the light from moon should focus on this retina, and therefore it becomes thin and the image form on this retina. But when we see the close object, near object, like how I am looking at this board, thickness increases so that I can see the near object clearly and the image form on this retina. So the function of ciliary muscles is to decrease or increase the size of, or you can say thickness of, eye lens. The region between lens and cornea is filled with aqueous humor. Aqueous humor mostly contains water, as its name is aqueous, and it is transparent, so that light should pass through this aqueous humor and then should fall on this lens. Vitreous humor. The region between the eye lens and retina is filled with a substance, jelly-like substance called as vitreous humor. This vitreous humor is a glassy substance. It means not hard like glass, but it is transparent like glass, so that the light rays should pass through this region and falls on this retina. Next point is retina. So retina is an inner part of this eye which lies at the back of this eye, and it acts as a screen. Retina is made of two types of cell. These are cones and rods. These cones are, both these cells are light sensitive cells. Means when light falls on these cells, it gets activated and it converts light into electrical signal which are sent to the brain through this optic nerve. Because the function of eye is only to form an image, but eye doesn't understand anything, or our whole body doesn't understand anything. Only it is our brain which understand all the phenomena or all the process which happens in our body, and then a message is sent to the brain in the form of electrical signal, because brain only understand the language of electrical signal. See, this is similar to the human ear. In human ear also, whatever the sound waves we hear, that are converted into electrical signal by auditory nerve which joins ear to the brain. Auditory nerve converts sound energy into electrical signal, and then it is sent to the brain. Brain perceives it, and then we understand what we speak or what other speaks. Similarly, rods and the cones, these are the two cells, light sensitive cells, convert light energy into electrical energy which are sent to the brain through the optic nerve, and then brain perceives the image. See, the interesting thing in case of human eye is that the image which is formed on the retina of our eye is smaller than the object, and the image is inverted. Inverted means which is not straight. But then how come we can see the straight object and also we can see the correct size of object? This is when the image is sent to the brain, and brain interprets the image as erect and of correct size. So these are the two organs which helps us see this wonderful world. First is human eye and then brain. So both should function well in order to see. Now next is blind spot. It lies at the junction of retina and optic nerve. When the image formed on this part cannot be seen, because these rods and cones are absent. At this point these cells are not present. Therefore, if the image forms at this point, we cannot see image, and thus this point is known as blind spot. So this is about human eye. Let's summarize this class. First point is cornea. Cornea is the outer part of eye, and its function is to focus the light and also to protect human eye. Then iris. Iris is behind this cornea. which controls the size of pupil and hence control the amount of light which enters our eyes. It contracts or expands. Accordingly, the size of pupil increase or decrease. In bright light, the size of pupil decreases. In dim light, the size of pupil increases. Next is ciliary muscles. Ciliary muscles holds the eye lens in its place and it also changes the thickness of eye lens so that we can see the distant object and far object clearly. Then the region between the cornea and eye lens is filled with a substance called as aqueous humor. Aqueous humor mostly contains water and it is transparent. Next is eye lens. This eye lens is a converging lens also known as convex lens which forms image on this retina. But as it's a convex lens, the image formed on the retina is an inverted image and it is of the small size. But when this image is perceived by brain, then it is interpreted as erect and of the correct size by the human brain. Region between lens and the retina is filled with a jelly-like substance called as vitreous humor. It is a transparent substance through which light passes and falls on the retina. Then optic nerve connects eye to the brain and it sends electrical signal to the brain. Retina converts light signal into electrical signal. These cells, cones and rods convert light rays into electrical signal. And the junction of this retina and optic nerve is called as blind spot. If image forms on this spot, we cannot see because these cells are absent at this spot and therefore this spot is called as blind spot. Human eye can change the thickness of eye lens with the ciliary muscles. This is called as accommodation of eye. Means we can change the thickness of human eye and therefore we can see the distant object as well as near object. This property is known as accommodation of eye. So this is how the different parts of the human eye function. If you like this topic, do share with your friends and don't forget to hit the like button. Thank you.